What's up, you guys? Welcome back. It's still Leonard if you're new to my channel. Welcome. So, I was gonna do a whole Met Gala reaction video today, and real talk, I saw the Met Gala and I just did not feel like putting out a 10-minute video or whatever of me just being fully negative. So I figured I'd just like balance it out, do like a chit chat, get ready with me, because I found around this time of year, I don't know what it is, but I just feel so unmotivated to get ready. I feel like I'm on the borderline of getting sick right now, or it's my allergies. Like I feel nasally right now, so if I sound weird, it's because of that. Here in Canada, full on, we do not have like spring. We have like cold day, hot day, cold day, rainy and cold day, and then move into summer. That is it. Full on, no in between, just like cold and rainy days for like a couple months and then summer. Hot, stinking, humid summer. I figured just do like a chit chat, get ready with me, very casual, laid back, quick video hopefully. And yeah, we'll just talk about the Met Gala or whatever on the way there to getting ready. Cool. Like, subscribe, bell notification. I'll just get into it. Since my last video, I got a haircut. If you can't tell, here it is. I got a haircut literally last week and it's already grown back. Like this used to be down to like skin and now it's grown out. So that's why I usually go down to the skin, just because my hair grows back really, really fast. And yeah, I think did a really good job considering like I don't think he's ever worked with dyed hair before. And I will say the one thing when it comes to like my hair, like when it grows out, is that like I have to figure out how to play with product, because once my natural hair starts to grow in, it takes like the product differently, because when you bleach your hair, it's all dried out and like dead and has a lot of texture. So I think I just figured out recently like how I like to work with product, because I've been liking how I've been doing my hair lately. What I've been using is like the Esquire clay, and then this Barber & Co classic pomade here. A little focus. There. So the pomade right here, and then the Esquire Grwm clay. This one I literally just got at like, I think it was just like Chatters, or you can get it like at a drugstore or something like that. Like it's not very expensive at all. But what I do, I usually just like take this, put like maybe like the smallest amount of like product in it, like maybe a fingerful. And when my hair is like kind of damp, like if I get out of the shower, which I've been trying to film this intro for the last little bit, so my hair is dried out, just rub it in my hands and just like mix it all about. This is the one thing I will say about the Met Gala, because I do want to talk about it for like half a second. I genuinely found this was the most disappointing year, yet also had the best theme out of all the years in my opinion. Like this was the best theme, and yet it was the most disappointing year. I just found it was like too many people are being invited now. It's no longer exclusive. There's no more rules. Everyone's allowed to do whatever they want. YouTubers were there, like James Charles was there, not here for that. Lily Singh was there, not here for that also. So I just find now it's just become like no longer this exclusive fashion event. And I also will say it just seems like no one knew how to dress. Like no one's dressing a part of the themes anymore. Everyone's just wearing what they want. They're just doing whatever they want. There's just no, I don't know. I think it's just like it's slowly starting to die. In my opinion, the feeling of the Met Gala, like I was not here for it at all. I just found it was so boring. Looks were all like really terrible for the most part. Like generally, like no one really followed the theme to a degree. Like there was like a few people who really killed it, and then everyone else just said whatever. Also, I will say, I never really use a comb when I'm doing my hair, just because I find like a brush or something like that really kind of takes away the texture. So I always just use my fingers and try to just like mix it through as much as possible. A lot of the men just wore black suits, did absolutely nothing, and it just shows how men today really just don't like to experiment with fashion. Like I don't know whether it's because they think that they'll be claimed as being too feminine, even though the theme camp literally derives from like queer culture and like embracing femininity and being strange and all of that. Like no one's gonna judge you because you are literally following the theme. So I don't know, I just found it was really boring this year. So it's kind of like all incorporated now, to be honest. Like I don't really do a lot when it comes to my hair anymore. So what I do, like I move on to like skincare and like my skin routine, and my skin was honestly so terrible for the longest time. Like I had tons of red bumps right here. Like I was just looking really, really rough. Like my skin was not, it just looked like it was acne when it wasn't. Like I don't know whether it was like an allergic reaction or something was going on. It did not look cute. So my skin now is very good in my opinion. It's very smooth here. The redness has gone away. I thought it was like rosacea for the longest time, but it may have just been like an allergic reaction or like my eating. So what I do now, like ever since I came back from my trip, I've been using aloe for my skin. I just use like probably like a little fingerful, and I just kind of like rub it in, like I just put it like right here in my cheeks, my nose, just all around. And I just find aloe, for me, like some people aloe is too harsh on them, but for me I just find it's like very like healing. I just find it like keeps my skin like very hydrated, like not very oily at all. And I just find also because it's natural, like it's just like no chemicals to it. So that's what I've been using on my skin lately. I haven't been really using anything else. I also found, because I did come back from my trip where I had like slight burns and tanning, it did help a lot with that, but I've just been using it like a lot lately now, and it's been the best thing for my skin. So highly recommend using aloe if you have skin problems or skin issues. Okay, and so then after that I will use the Barber & Co. Classic Pomade. I really like this brand when it comes to just the overall feel and smell of the product, but I really like their products. I think they're a Toronto-based company. The branding I really like for it, it's cute. I wasn't using this for the longest time because I did have my natural hair when I got it, and I find for my natural hair it just makes it look too oily, but because my hair is very dried out now because of all the bleaching that happened, this right here kind of just is a good balance. Like it gives it moisture and not moisture, but it kind of just gives it like a more like a wet look or healthier, shinier look. So that's why I've been using this a little bit lately, just to kind of balance it out, because I find the clay, like the Esquire clay, gives it a nice hold and like a matte finish. But because I have all my hair bleached and it's like very dried out and frayed, you can't use too much of a matte product because it'll just look dry and frayed. So this I find kind of brings back like the healthier or like shinier look to my hair. And also just like one more thing about the Met Gala too, I don't know, I just found like, again, with like, I found I was so bothered by the men this year. Don't even, like, why are you coming? If you just like, if you don't want to go be a part of the theme and like the fashion for it, why are you there? Why are you there? Because at the end of the day, it's a fashion event. So if you're not going to dress up or like do anything, don't go. No one's forcing you to go. You don't have to go. No one kind of wants you to go at that point. Like seeing Kanye West, I hate Kanye West. To me, he's just like a really arrogant, power-driven ego maniac, in my opinion. I just really don't like him, and the fact he just like, he showed up, he just like made sure everyone knew he wasn't gonna do the theme, he wasn't gonna be a part of it. It's like, you know what, it's like that kid at like the party, just go home. No one wants you here, you're like bringing the whole party down, please leave. I just think, like, I will say the people who really killed it for me was like Ezra Miller. I don't want to say Miller, that sounds wrong, but I know his, is it Ezra? But he had like all the eyes on his face. Like I know his name and it's bothered me that I don't know his name. But my hands are covered in product, so I'm not gonna look. But he killed it. Harry Styles I really liked a lot. Obviously Lady Gaga, that was like made for her. She was like the first one there. I think that was like everything, and that was camp. Like she screams camp to me. I don't normally like Katy Perry, but because the theme was camp, I enjoyed it. And it kind of worked. Who else? I really liked, let me see, my hands are sticky, but I'm gonna look. I really like Lizzo. Lizzo's look was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Oh, Ezra Miller. Yeah, no, I was right. Ezra Miller. I loved his whole like eye concept. That was amazing. Janelle Monáe, that was everything. I love that. Like that's camp to me. Yeah, and I think that was pretty, again, there weren't a lot of people who like really caught my attention, and my overall opinion of it is that I think now, because everyone's kind of getting invited, like you're seeing YouTubers there now, you're seeing people are allowed to use their phones inside. Also like the people who you wanted to see, like Rihanna wasn't there, Blake Lively wasn't there, like Beyonce wasn't there, so like the people who you really want to see aren't going anymore. So I think like the idea of the Met Gala is kind of dying. I don't know. That's just me. That is literally just me. For some reason today my hair seems to be working very well. Okay, there we are. I'm actually genuinely surprised that my hair worked out because I've tried doing get ready with me before and they usually turn out like crap. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do my hair. Hair is all done, skin pretty much done. Last thing I will usually do is Vaseline on my lips. I get really dry lips anymore, and the only thing that really works for me is Vaseline, like this industrial, intense looking drugstore kind of like Vaseline. Like this is no beauty blogger video, I'm very real with this. I just find this is like the only thing that really lasts all day. Like, cool. So this is pretty much what I've been doing when it comes to getting ready for like this time of year. I just find it's very quick, simple, gets me out of the door right away. Makes me feel like I'm put together though without doing too much. Obviously I will change my skin routine when it comes to summer because I find I do use like a lot of like cooling sprays and all of that for summer. So if you do want to see a video like that, do let me know. So yeah, if you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, bell notification. See ya.